given my two previous videos regarding this elementary theory of demand. So I am giving the third video regarding law of demand. So what is law of demand और लॉ ऑफ डिमांड का मतलब क्या है, लॉ ऑफ डिमांड क्या है एक्चुअली में? तो लॉ ऑफ डिमांड का मतलब है, मैंने आपको पिछले वीडियो में आपको बताया था कि अगर प्राइस बढ़ता है तो डिमांड, क्वांटिटी डिमांडेड कम हो जाती है। तो वो जो चीज मैंने बताई थी दैट इज लॉ ऑफ डिमांड, दैट इज द प्राइस एंड क्वांटिटी डिमांडेड आर इनवर्सली प्रोपोर्शनेट टू ईच अदर। द रिलेशनशिप between price and demand is inversely proportionate. So what do we mean by inversely proportionate? इसका मतलब क्या है? If one factor will rise, another factor will decrease. एक फैक्टर अगर इंक्रीज करेगा तो दूसरा फैक्टर डिक्रीज करेगा। लॉ ऑफ डिमांड के तहत वही जो चीज हम लोग, जो रिलेशनशिप हम लोग प्राइस और डिमांड के साथ देखते हैं, दैट इज बिकॉज ऑफ लॉ ऑफ डिमांड। फॉर एग्जाम्पल, सपोज प्राइस ऑफ एक्स कमोडिटी राइजेस, the demand for X commodity will fall. So according to this law of demand, we are having various schedules and curves. So I am coming to the curve of the demand. मैं डिमांड का एक कर्व बनाती हूँ. I am doing the demand curve. Like this is y axis, this is x axis. This is O, and here in this particular x axis यहाँ हम लोग always measure करते हैं quantity demanded को. We always measure quantity demanded here, and in this particular y axis we measure the price. Okay, so this is the price and this is the Q. So this is the demand curve. The properties of demand curve is एक property demand curve की ये है कि demand curve is always downward sloping. Why it is always downward sloping? Because the relationship between price and quantity demand is inversely proportionate. So the another thing we have come to know today, एक और चीज के बारे में पता चला, that is the demand curve which is always downward sloping, and the law of the demand is price and demand is inversely proportionate. Okay, so the next one is we are having shift and shift and expansion and contraction of this curve. So that I will not do today. उसको मैं आज नहीं बताऊंगी क्योंकि आज ये चीज समझना बहुत जरूरी है. तो this is the curve, उससे related मैं एक शेड्यूल बनाती हूँ. So this is the px and this is the dx. Suppose this is the price 1, then your quantity demanded is 5. When price has rose, price बढ़ के 2 रुपए हुई तो quantity demanded घट के 4. Then when this has become 3, this has also become 3. Then when this become 4, it becomes 2, and when this become 5, it becomes 1. So this is the one thing I have shown. Now I will be drawing the same thing in this graph. In order to show you the equilibrium position, here in the schedule you can see that this particular position is the equilibrium position. 3 is equal to 3. So the same thing I am drawing here. This is y. This is x, this is p, this is qb. Now this is o. Now this is the price. So I am starting it from here. 1, 2, 3, 4 and Likewise, I will be doing the quantity demanded also. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. When the price is 1, your quantity demanded is 5. When the price is 2, your quantity demanded is 4. When the price is 3, your quantity demanded is also 3. So you must remember in the previous कर्व, जो मैंने पिछला वाला अभी जो आपको कर्व ड्रॉ करके दिखाया था, तो वहां एक पोजीशन पे मैंने ऐसे करके डिमांड कर्व को ड्रॉ किया. सो दैट इज द इक्विलिब्रियम पोजीशन. वंस अगेन आई एम ड्रॉइंग इट. इसको छोटा करके मैं ड्रॉ करके बता रही हूँ. इसको समझाने के लिए मैंने आपको P और Q और इस तरह का एक पोजीशन बताया, फिर मैंने डिमांड कर्व को ड्रॉ किया था. तो अब आपको समझ में आएगा कि दिस इज द प्लेस ऑफ इक्विलिब्रियम which I have shown you in the previous curve. ये वही जगह है. अगर आप इस करंट डिमांड, इस करंट कर्व को अगर आप देखोगे तो आपको समझ में आएगा this is the position where price is also 3 and quantity demanded is also 3. So this particular position is known as equilibrium position. Okay, now the next one is when your price is 2, your quantity demanded is 4. Then when your price is 1, your quantity demanded is 5. Now when you will be joining all these points, you will get this downward sloping demand curve. So is it clear why the demand curve is downward sloping? So today we will keep our class till this point only. If you will go through this video, you will be able to understand why there is a downward sloping demand curve, and why it is downward sloping, because there is inverse relationship between price and quantity demanded. So this is the schedule. We call it as schedule, and we call it as a diagrammatical representation as curve, and this particular thing is known as schedule. Hope you have understood this concept nicely, and I will be moving ahead with the chapter in my next video. So do like, share and subscribe my channel and get updated with my latest video. Thank you all.